And so the calm before the storm. A game this so engraved into sporting history. These two teams have squared up so many times before. It is a rivalry whose significance has never been diluted and never ever will be. All stemming from that simple dread at the very idea of losing each to the other. Everyone here is obliged to win. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. This is always a game of consequence.
Well, I think we know what we're in for, whatever the circumstances that exist when these two meet. Losing really isn't an option, making this another intense, feisty clash, which should keep everyone on edge. The fans are more nervous than the players, to me, confirming an atmosphere of angst. Try telling them there's nothing riding on this.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Goulet. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, Lamine Yamal. Well, this guy, Lamine Yamal, Peter, certainly is a very exciting talent. A natural right winger. We all know about his technique, but he's very impressive with his decision-making too. And when you consider that his job is all about supply, it's all about end product, he's become actually quite good at that. His ball retention is quite strong. And when you've got that in a wide player, you're onto something.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tchouaméni. Madrid controlling the possession in this early phase. And here's Mbappé. Good pressure, determined, intense. Eric Garcia wins the duel this time. Rafinha. Ferran Torres receives it in a good position here. He's in plenty of space here. Nice control. He's found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Shot a goal! And now they can clear their lines. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Madrid yet to have an attempt on goal. Goulet really struggling to influence the game.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Knocks it out wide. Rashford receives it in a wide position. Asensio, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Rafinha. Tchouaméni gets a foot in here. Out to the right. Yamal. Ferran Torres. And it's Bellingham. Rodrygo. Pressing high and with purpose. And the finish! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. An act of charity gratefully received.
Well, how can they be so careless, Peter? It's too casual. They were never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, the roof's just about stayed on, but the crowd level has gone up a notch or 10.
Madrid are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tchouaméni.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Ferran Torres, pinches it off him. Bellingham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that is as far as they're going to go. Now it's Rafinha. Rafinha is flagged offside. Asensio. Nice interception, well timed. And he's been shifted off it. And it's made its way to him. Great challenge, timed to perfection. Valverde. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Balde could try cutting inside here. Balde tries a cross. Goulet. That's Brahim Diaz. Chouameni. Yamal. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. Chouameni.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Goulet. Madrid finding their passes. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rafinha looking to penetrate opposition lines. And it's Diaz. Brahim Diaz. 5 minutes till the break. Just eases him off the ball. Kubasi. Martin. And it's Pedri. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he has shown him a yellow card. Bellingham. Looking for a runner. Vinicius Junior in acres of space out wide. There's the shot! Pedri. Ferran Torres. And Rafinha. Asensio.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Nicely shaped ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Rashford. Now it's Goulet. Mbappé! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today.
And this could be the final action of the first half. They've played it short. Now it's Vinicius Junior. That's good play. And the first half is done. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's having a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Rafinha. That is great defending, so alert. Vinicius Junior, and here's the chance to counter. Chouameni, and it's Arda Güler. Time and again they are repelled. Güler is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
And they've got a throw. Chooses to go cross-field. Valverde. Güler. Here's Chouameni. Rodrygo.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Güler. And here's Vinicius Junior. Passing is crisp and sharp. Madrid still this single goal behind. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. He's picked his way through. Well read, and the danger is averted. Chouameni. And it's Bellingham. Aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappé. That's very neat. He's tried one! Kylian Mbappé! You just cannot stop him! A finish of true class! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Eric Garcia. Balde. Rashford. That is good strength. Now it's Ferran Torres. It's Pedri. Can he get on the end of this? And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! He's shifting through the gears here. An uncompromising challenge. Well, what about it? Madrid have come back from the very brink. Now it's Ferran Torres. That has been cut short. And they can counter here. Now it's Chouameni. It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous. Rashford. Oh, this is a very good run. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Courtois deals with that nice and simple. getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Taken back almost at once. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rafinha, who played through for the wide man. Out of play for a goal kick. Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, it's an interesting move this, Peter. It just gives opposition defences a very different challenge.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 21, el dorsal 22, el dorsal 8 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 11, el dorsal 24, el dorsal 12.
Tchouaméni. Madrid do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Fermin. Yamal. Eric Garcia. And he's gone searching crossfield. He is through here. Rashford. It's Rashford! He's got away with one there. Alexander-Arnold. That looks a decent ball. Defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Vinicius Junior tries a shot! Yes, it's there! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely leaking.
Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid take the lead.
Oh, that's tremendous. They've shown it again and again in this competition. They'll fight to the very end. You have to admire them for their spirit. Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Asensio. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Tchouaméni. Asensio. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Arda Güler. A probing pass. Balde gets over and intercepts. Eric Garcia. And Kubasi. Koundé. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Vermin. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Pedri. And it's Lopez. That has been slung wide. Rashford. Camavinga. And Rodrygo. And it's Camavinga. Balde makes the interception. Rashford. Barcelona do have a chance to counter here. And there's green grass ahead of him. Courtois claims comfortable.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
He's on it, can he get away? Bellingham gets flagged offside. Martin. Madrid close now to seeing this one through to the end. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he was quick to react. Out to the left it goes. Tries to play it through. Rashford, real chance! There's a goal! They have stolen level at the last! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Rashford. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Decent game of football that, intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, I think all things considered, Peter, this was a fair result. Both sides showed the right qualities to try and win it, and, you know, ultimately ended up cancelling each other out, at least result-wise. I think any other outcome, I don't think would have been fair.
Well, thanks to Jim. We both wish you